Yo, what's good, chat? What's poppin'? Oh, all right. I forgot to pull up chat for a second, but that's what that was. What's good, guys? What's going on? All right. So I see you guys were typing in this chat, mostly Master of Light and Sergeant Sega. I haven't read any of it. It looks like you guys are talking about FF13, a little bit of quadratum stuff. So for today, I wanted to talk a lot about the story of Kingdom Hearts. Also, what's good? Rare face cam stream. I'm gonna try to make these a little more common. I want to integrate face cam more into my content. Period. I don't know. Like, there's no like real big reason for why I haven't been doing it. I just haven't been. Sometimes your boy. I don't feel like I'm looking the craziest, the greatest, like or anything. So we won't blow up the cam. Or sometimes it's late at night. I don't feel like, dressing up or doing none of that. Not that I'm dressed up right now, but just I don't feel like doing nothing, So I'm like, I don't feel like being perceived. But we're here. We're live. All right. So I wanted to talk about the story of Kingdom Hearts and kind of just like where the story is even going based on where we're at right now. Let me make sure everything's good. Let me pull up TikTok chat. Yo, what's good, Courtney? What's good? What's good? Yo, Muster, what's poppin'? By the way, it doesn't look like super bitrate, does it? Like, I know my camera isn't the highest quality. I don't know how you guys are looking at it, but if it's a little bitrate, it is what it is. I might just have to adjust the lighting or get better lighting at some point in the future or something. Just checking to make sure everything's all good. All right. All right. So, I want to just have a big talking about the story of Kingdom Hearts. What's good, Magic Val Girl? Yo, what's good, D-Mag? What's poppin'? What's good? Sorry for not starting the stream a lot earlier, by the way. I was going to start the stream at like 2 o'clock. Maybe like, yeah, probably around 2, maybe 1. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I started playing some Under Night, man. If you guys have been following my fighting game channel or have been following just the fighting game journey in general, we got to the top 2 to grand finals of Grid Break 2. And we're going to be on main stage at Combo Breaker, which is going to be pretty hype. I'm super excited for that. I started to figure out, like, in prep for what type of content I want to make. I definitely want to do something with the Under Night scene, but past that, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I want to do. So, let me pull up some images though. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this on short form. On short form, this ought to be a little hard. But what I want to do is I want to just pull up some of the images, like this right here, and just start yapping. Pretty much. Now that's the goal. That's what I want to do. Whoa. Hey, it's good, man. Things don't work out every time. Hey, it happens, right? Totally. That's my music guy. I need to change the music vibes. I want to do like Melty Blood music. That song always starts so loud. Yo, what's good, Scuba? How you doing, dog? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. How about yourself? Yo, what's good, Wiley? Also, yo, rare early morning live or early afternoon, I guess. I guess not early in the afternoon anymore. It's like, it's closer to evening now. I'm doing great at work, ready to go home. That sounds like a vibe. Nothing like yapping about lore. Yeah, I wanted to do some lore yapping since we did the Datascape live stream not too long ago. I said live stream since we did the most recent Datascape episode, which actually think, yeah, I haven't uploaded a video since then. Yeah, dang, it's been 4 days since I uploaded. Yeah, so since our most recent data skip episode with Noir, I've been wanting to do a lore episode talking about, just talking more about the story. I talked with Noir about how during this drought, we've kind of been separated from the story of Kingdom Hearts, right? Like, it's been years, man. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 long years, and even beyond the 4 years. It's been 7 since Kingdom Hearts 3 this year. Kingdom Hearts 3 released in 2019. Fast forward, we're in 2026 now. We don't really know what happened after Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, we did get some stuff. I don't want to completely ignore some of the things that happened along the way, because sometimes we do that, and there's some reasons for why we do that. But let me scoot over a little more this way. There we go. I'm still trying to figure out camera angles and stuff. I gotta get used to this face cam thing, right? But we're trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to figure out what to say. Like, I don't want to completely ignore the stuff that happened along the way, like Dark Road or Union Cross's finale, because those are obviously big events, very big things that happen for the story of Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of our modern theory, speculation, all of that revolves heavily around the Key Saga. I mean, at the end of the Key Saga, man, you had, like, the stuff going on with Subject X. That was a follow-up from Kingdom Hearts 3 Secret Reports. You have stuff with Brain going on that was going to lead into Missing Link, but we know what happened with that, right? You also have all the stuff with the Master of Masters. You got a Seed of Light that was, like, planted for the future by Lushu or something. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff, and we might revisit a lot of those scenes today, a lot of those moments. But there is a lot of lore. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of details that we shouldn't completely ignore just because they're not in a console game. But at the same time, it's like, because Union Cross and because Dark Road did end up getting canceled, because those games did end up, or not canceled, because those games did end up getting delisted, Missing Link did end up getting canceled, the Key Saga feels kind of unfinished right now, and it just kind of leaves a sour note on what was otherwise a amazing, great, almost perfect saga. I mean, Dark Road blew me out the water. Like, I love Dark Road's story. Surprisingly, some of the best Disney worlds I think we've seen in the Kingdom Hearts game story-wise in a very long time. Like, I mean, the Xehanort and his classmates went to Olympus and were talking about maybe seeing if they could talk to the upperclassmen through the underworld. And a lot of the time when Kingdom Hearts is doing stuff like this, like Sora looking for the power of waking in Kingdom Hearts 3, or, you know, other examples like looking for Riku and Kairi in Disney Worlds and Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like, okay, we're gonna, like, say we're in Disney Worlds for that reason, but the plot's not gonna progress that much in that sense for that, right? At least not, like, to a large degree. But no, they literally had an idea and they actually did it in Dark Road. Like, Dark Road was a game where they legit used the underworld to talk to the upperclassmen. I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, are they going to be able to do this for KH4? Are they actually going to be able to talk to Sora? Because Strelitzia said, hey, this is the afterlife that we're in. This is the afterlife to us. So for what reason, if that's an afterlife for them, would Donald and Goofy, who are presumably in Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 4 at the end of the trailer, people think that's Hades, people think the fire, the blue to red fire, think that that's Hades in the underworld. For what reason would they not be able to? Would Sora be able to give them clues? Would he be able to, like what's going on there, right? So that's very interesting. We were robbed of a CUG cinematic opening. Do you guys think Missing Link had a cinematic opening? I think it did. I think I made a whole video about it as well, and I was very interested in that because it definitely seemed like Missing Link was going to be a lot higher budget of a game. I mean, obviously it was. It was a higher budget game compared to Dark Road, compared to Union Cross, who were like more chibi art style. Missing Link was more like a significantly descaled version of whatever Kingdom Hearts 3 was trying to do. KH fans acting like they haven't gotten anything since KH4 release. KH3, DLC, Melody Memory, Union Cross, and Dark Souls finale. Well, Andy, here's the... So, that's a fair point. KH fans, I'm going to read Andy's comment. Andy said, KH fans acting like they haven't gotten anything since KH4's release, KH3 DLC, Melody of Memory, Union Cross, and Dark Road's finale. So, I'm gonna match you with that. All of that stuff was 4 years ago now. Except Dark Road. Dark Road, it will have been 4 years when we reach August. I think that's when Dark Road's story finished, right, in August. But all that stuff, 4 years ago. So even with all the stuff we had post KH3, which I was happy with, it honestly felt like, it's weird. It felt like we were having a little Kingdom Hearts boom period after Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, yeah, we know the reception of the game. Come on, right? The game was divisive. The game was polarizing. Not everyone was happy with the story, but people who weren't happy with the story did end up being a lot happier with the DLC. They did end up being a lot happier with the direction of the story was going, Union Cross, Dark Road, and things like that. But, what am I trying to say? They were happier with that, but we had like a little boom period, because we had that, we had Sora and Smash, we had DLC, we had Dark Road, Union Cross, but it just kind of ended. It stopped. It stopped with the KH4 trailer, and we got nothing after that, to be honest. And I'm not going to pretend the way Dark Road was released was the best thing ever. Like, I was okay with it because we had Union Cross in between as well. But, like, Dark Road dropped 3 story updates that didn't really do a lot. It didn't really tell you anything about anything, right? And then we skip a year and a half, or like I think 2 years almost, right? Because it would end in August of 2022. Oh, that's my phone. It would end in August of 2022, and like, I don't know. It was a really good story, but that's like 2 years without Dark Road that we had. It was just kind of like they dropped it. We thought we were going to get an episodic, like monthly, bi-monthly, every couple of months story release, but they just ghosted us for a whole year and said, hey, yo, we're going to drop the entire story of Dark Road way later. They did a whole post about that. There's 2 hours left. Love the content, bro. I'm going to stay and linger around. Your voice always pulls me in. Hey, I appreciate that. Long years. Yeah. So even with the immediate 3 years after KH3 being filled with a lot of kind of side quests, I'm going to call them side quests for Kingdom Hearts, because Union Cross, Missing Link, Union Cross, Dark Road, they aren't in the mainstream for Kingdom Hearts at all. So mainstream Kingdom Hearts content definitely died after KH3, or maybe after Sora and Smash. We got a lot of side quests done after KH3, but we haven't had anything like meaty, nothing like nothing dense, nothing like super crazy in a while, because I don't know. And I'm talking not just story, I'm talking a story and gameplay experience, and Missing Link might have been that. Missing Link was definitely supposed to be the thing holding us over, and they're probably going to drip feed us little Kingdom Hearts 4 teasers and things in Missing Link that we're never going to see. The game was going to drop in 2024, ended up skipping 2024, got canceled in May of last year. We've been through the story before. It happens. Oh, hey, didn't think I'd catch you here. I watch you on YouTube. Yo, what's good, Rue? What's poppin'? How you doing? And also, what's good, Roy? What's good, Eric? What's good, the new people coming to the stream? All right. So I asked this question the other day on stream. I want to change the music again. I need some good talking music. I don't know if I have good talking music. No, I guess I have like this play. I need to adjust my playlist, man. I need to have a Kingdom Hearts playlist. I have the same music in these playlists. Missing Link was going to be our Union Cross to KH4. Yeah, it was. Getting story updates while waiting for KH4, which is why KH is dry right now. That is a big reason, but I still present the perspective that I think Missing Link, while it would have tied over the super fans, and maybe even it would have tied over like a little bit of like some of the kind of hardcore fans. I don't know. I think it would have satisfied hardcore fans. So probably, I guess, the most vocal group of Kingdom Hearts fans, us, right? It would have tied us over, and we probably would have been complaining way less. But I think people who don't care about the mobile games, and there are hardcore fans who don't care about the mobile games, by the way. Like, there are a lot of hardcore fans who don't care about the mobile games. I know Kingdom Hearts fans who play every Kingdom Hearts game under the sun. They play Birth by Sleep, they play Kingdom Hearts 2, Chain of Memories, they'll glaze Recoded. They'll play every Kingdom Hearts game under the sun, handheld, the pre remix era, the handheld games, post remix era. They play rando. They're hardcore KH fans, like by every metric, right? But they don't play the mobile games because it's very different Kingdom Hearts. Like the mobile games, aside from the story, don't really feel like Kingdom Hearts to a lot of those people. It just feels very separate. And to an extent, that's what a lot of people like about the mobile games, how separate they feel. I mean, the foretellers and like the union leaders and stuff, only really towards the end of Union Cross did we start to really feel how connected that story was to our modern story and with Maleficent and stuff. For a lot of people just kind of getting it at a surface level, Union Cross, Dark Road feel so separated from Kingdom Hearts. Do you guys, like, am I speaking out my butt here? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you guys feel like Union Cross and Dark Road at a surface level, the mobile games, I'm going to say the mobile games, do you guys think the Key Saga at a surface level feels super separated from like, the saga, like everything else in Kingdom Hearts? I mean, I think it's meant to be, right? That's why it's its own saga, right? But it just feels so... I'm trying to imagine, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a casual Kingdom Hearts enjoyer. Someone who, like, they're not going to buy it just because it has Kingdom Hearts on the title. They're going to, like, they need a little more. Does that game appeal to everybody? Like, I don't know. Getting to customize their own KH in Missing Link was something I was excited about. I was excited about that. I was excited about the multiplayer content of that game. Give me a sec, chat. I gotta mute my phone. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. My fault. I heard, like, the entire time I was talking, the reason I was stammering a little bit, aside from me normally stammering, my phone alarm was going off in the background for like 10 minutes. And I just had it on in the background. It was in my room. Did not turn the phone alarm off. Yo, what's good, Quasar? What's poppin'? Let me read a little bit of TikTok chat. Yo, what's good, Street Rat? Me, I'm not doing that card and badge stuff. I really hope they pull a Missing Link movie or something to help with the plot before KH4. Yeah, a movie might help. But my argument for a movie is... Did a lot of people who played FF15 watch Kingsglaive? Like, did everyone who played FF15 watch Kingsglaive? Or is it like some niche thing that, like... if you didn't watch it, you're maybe missing some stuff. I mean, I heard Kingsglaive wasn't even that crazy of a movie anyways when it came out, but... I'm excited for 4, but I can't lie. I've played it at least, watched every game. Wait. I'm excited for 4, but I can't lie. I've played every game but the mobile ones. See? That's what I'm talking about. There are a lot of people like that. I think because there was no genuine tie into the lead character, where's the Sora-ness of it all? Yeah, I kind of feel that. I think the Union Cross story, there's not much keeping me from saying it's the best story in Kingdom Hearts, except for the fact that Sora's not in it. I am a Sora loyalist. I love Sora. I have a poster behind here. I have a poster of Sora up behind my PC setup. Like, I love Sora, man. That's my GOAT. That's my inspiration. I have a lot of, I have a lot of, like, my anime, shonen pro tag inspirations, like, the Gokus, the Narutos, etc., etc. Sora's my number one. Among all those, like, character archetypes, pro tag archetypes, that is make you believe in yourself, make you want to work hard, make you want to be a better person, Sora's my number one. Sora's that for me. So, like, while the story, the writing of Union Cross, I think is some of the best Kingdom Hearts has ever done, period, I'm missing that, like, I guess that personal attachment that I have to a character like Sora, I'm missing from Union Cross, despite the on-paper story being so good. Does that make any sense? I'm sure a lot of people have stuff like that, right? And that's not to say a Kingdom Hearts story that doesn't have Sora is immediately trash, boo-boo. I mean, I just praise Union Cross the story. The story is so good, right? But Sora, a character like that really makes, like, it adds a lot to the story, man. Like, it just adds a lot to it. Because, like, it's good if a story is just good. Like, it's... that was dumb. It's good if a story is just good. What did I say? It's amazing if a story is perfectly written. We did a whole YouTube short about this. It's amazing if a story is perfectly written. All the plots like ends and acts like are perfect with each other. Perfect climax, perfect like falling moment, perfect epilogue closure moment. Like those are all great. But at the end of the day, I also love to take my own, like I like to get some personal value out of my stories too. So, like, it's nice to follow along with the plot, follow along a plot with, like, a character or a big mystery, but people love to have a character they can kind of see themselves in. Like, I can see myself, like, in Sora, or, like, there's this aspects of my life that I'm like, man, well, what would Sora do in this? That sounds cringe. That sounds so cringe, bro, but I thought that way as a kid. Growing up with Kingdom Hearts is how I thought as a kid, straight up. I'm sure there's so many people who... you know, they went to the gym thinking like, all right, bro, I gotta be like face cam streams in 2026. Oblivion, you need to click on one of my streams. Well, you're right though. We are trying to do it more. This is like how many face cam streams have I done this year? Enough that I have to think about it, luckily. But yeah, I'm so maternal towards Sora. Facts, I was a Riku girl as a child, but adult me is a Sora diehard. Man, so like, even if you like Roxas or Riku more than Sora, like, Sora's just the coolest. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Sora's just the coolest, man. I feel like when FF15 came out, it was 50-50, similar to Kingdom Hearts. If you're a super fan, you probably did experience the transmedia, but a lot more didn't experience it at all or know it existed like Kingdom Hearts. Exactly, right? So, like, people say all these ideas, and I agree with some of them. People say all these ideas for what they should do with Missing Link and the Key Saga, and they're always, the go-to is always a movie or a show. And I hate to sound like I'm against that, because I'm already in like in tough water with the Key Saga fans nowadays. I didn't used to be. It's crazy. I feel like I was a big part of the Key Saga community at one point, because I feel like I was one of the only creators. Because I'm gonna be real, the bigger creators did not cover the Key Saga while it was happening. They did not. It was me, Damo, Secret Reports. It was like a couple of people in the community who were talking about the Key Saga actively as it was going on. It was not a lot. I'm gonna throw HMK in there too. HMK did talk about the Key Saga as well. HMK did do Key Saga stuff, but there was not that many. Like, the Key Saga stuff was kind of low key. Anyways, I'm in hot water with them because of Missing Link. Missing Link, like, at least Twitter thinks I hate Missing Link. They think I'm a Missing Link slanderer. Like, I never, like, the game sucks. I wasn't rooting for it. And it's like, no, not really. I've said this many times. My feelings about Missing Link are very complex. Like, I love the story, and I know for a fact that story was about to be crazy. It was going to be a banger. It was going to be so good. But brother, we did not need that. We did not need that game to exist. Like, imagine Missing Link. Take everything the Key Saga did. Take everything it did. Put it in a mainstream Kingdom Hearts title. Make a big Kingdom Hearts game that's similar to a Birth by Sleep. Do an anthology type game. Do a Birth by Sleep game, but making it a anthology. Do Union Cross. Do Dark Road. Do Missing Link. 3 stories, 3 different pro tags, or if you want to do your custom pro tag for all 3, however they want to do it, right? But something more meaty, bro. It doesn't have to be a live service. It doesn't have to be a gacha. You don't have to drip feed us the story. Like, I think it would have been better. And more people, you'd have more people today talking about that lore. More people today talking about what happened in those games. Instead of it kind of being like this if you know thing. Like, if you're a cool kid, you know about the Missing Link and Union Cross and Dark Road lore. Like, it's I don't know. Maybe it's weird that I care about stuff like that, but maybe I shouldn't. Like, I know some people are like, well, I don't care about that. Like, that's stupid, right? Love you across the story, but I think a lot of the characters other than Lori and Brain, Ven, and the Master are kind of meh. I like the foretellers, Rose. You didn't like the foretellers in back cover? I thought in back cover the foretellers were actually really cool. Like, I did not care about them before key back cover. I did not care about them. I do think they're not like up there with your they're not up there with their mainline cage characters. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show my full desktop for a second. Well, actually, the shorts chat sees the full desktop or sees part of it, but so I'm gonna show the full desktop for a second. So like, this side of characters right here, bro, way better than this side of characters in terms of interest. Minus Ava. Ava and Aced are like super cool. They're so interesting. Like, Aced is interesting not really because of his story or his lore or anything, but because of his personality. Bro was like that dude got into Kingdom Hearts and was like, yo, I must make this one of the most interesting characters in this entire game. That's off of voice work alone. Like, Aced went crazy. Ava, lore-wise, is super interesting. Like, she's a focal point of a lot of the lore. Because she she created the Dandelions via direction from the Master of Masters, of course. There's a big, you know what? I forgot about this mystery. There's a big thing that we still don't technically know, right? It's like insinuated that Ava was supposed to give the Book of Prophecies to a certain character, right? We don't know who that character originally was, and she ended up giving it to Brain instead. And Brain would then end up giving it to Ephemer. So, like, now I'm sure the Master accounted for that. From the looks of it. It seems like he might have accounted for that. But who was originally supposed to get the book? And does that matter? Does that timeline even matter? I don't know. It's an interesting thing. It's a very interesting thing to think about. By the way, would you guys like more streams, more discussion streams like this, where I kind of have the I'm inspired. If you guys watch wrestling content, I'm inspired by Santi's app a little bit because I've been watching him a lot. Like, I think he has a really good like webcam structure. I need a higher quality webcam, but I think his webcam's from like 2018, 2019. I also could get better lighting. I need some better lighting. I just have natural lighting going on. I don't have ring lamps. I need to buy some ring lamps. All right, so we've yapped a lot about Union Cross, and we're going to continue to yap a little bit about it because it is important. So, oh my gosh. I need to use studio mode more. All right, so we're going to do it like that. All right, so the next character I want to talk about, how do I do this? I'm tripping, bruh. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Screw it. All right. There we go. So, maybe I should make chat smaller. Okay. So, another thing I did want to talk about is I want to talk about Scold. Subject X. This was a big part of KH3's kind of, well, this was one of Kingdom Hearts 3's subplots, and there's also a big theory looming in the background. I thought about doing a stream schedule, and I should. I kind of have a loose one. Like, you guys know when I'm going to do after-hour streams. But for other discussions, I want to get more into that, but it's hard. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. Because, like, this time of day is the more random time of my day. Like, I don't always know if I'm going to be able to stream at this time of day specifically. If I did do a stream schedule, I'd have to trade... I'd have to trade times I work on videos for streams, which is just iffy, but I should try. Do you feel like Kingdom Hearts can wrap up the story in another trilogy? I feel like it can. Yes. I mean, well, they're starting a new story right now, but I think with the story they're currently going with, they definitely could wrap it up in a new trilogy. They could, I mean, realistically, depending on how much ground they want to cover in the next 2 games, they probably could wrap it up in the next 2 games. But it's all up. So, okay. I think a different question is how many games should they do to wrap up the story in a satisfying way? At a minimum, not like being overly, needy, right? Wanting 10 other games. I want 13 more games because the first saga was that much. I think for that, we get Kingdom Hearts 4, right? We start the saga with Kingdom Hearts 4. Miss Link's gone. It's going to be gone. That's okay. We start the saga with Kingdom Hearts 4. Then, I think after that, you can go 2 routes. We get Verum Rex. We can just go straight into Verum Rex. I don't know what they're doing with Verum Rex. At one point, Nomura said that Kingdom Hearts 4, Nomura was debating on if he was going to do Kingdom Hearts 4 or make a Verum Rex game. He went with Kingdom Hearts 4, and I'm sure they went with that because Kingdom Hearts 4 would be the better performing game, most likely. So, I don't know if that means that Verum Rex is just for later, or if Verum Rex is integrated into Kingdom Hearts 4. Either way, assuming Verum Rex isn't integrated as heavily into Kingdom Hearts 4, and we're getting more so a vanilla Kingdom Hearts 4 story with Sora and Quadram, a little bit of Yozora, a lot of the Master of Masters, kind of pushing for the more stuff that we saw in the epilogue and secret ending, rather than stuff that we saw maybe in that rather than the story specifically following Yozora. So, tangent aside, Kingdom Hearts 4, Verum Rex could be the game after, and I think a good side project in between here would be a Key Saga trilogy remake. Straight up, you don't even need to call it a remake, remaster, whatever. Just title it Kingdom Hearts Key. Kingdom Hearts Key Saga. And I think a lot of people would buy it. A lot of people would get into it. After Kingdom Hearts 4, after Verum Rex, I think they have a chance to make a Key Saga game more interesting to a casual audience, because after Kingdom Hearts 4, assumingly, Strelitzia was in the very first trailer. Ventus is, back, and he's a big part of the game. Maybe Subject X pops up in Kingdom Hearts 4, and we see Scold again. A lot of eyes are going to be on Kingdom Hearts 4, and a lot of people are going to see these new characters. A lot of people who play KH4 are going to be interested, going to have new interest in these characters, in Strelitzia, in Scold, in Ventus, in Lorium, and also these foretellers, the Master of Masters. So you make a Key Saga game after 4. I think it does the best after 4, assuming 4 is a great game. It does the best after KH4 because these characters are going to be more interesting. They're going to have people are going to want to retroactively find out more about these characters. What are the origins of Alorium, of a Scold, of the Foretellers? Like, where did all this story start? Like, what's happening here? And that's their pick. That's their sell for the game. We already know Ray Chase is going to do a crazy good job as the Master of Masters. Make the Master of Strelitzia the poster boy for the Key Saga game, and they'll probably have a game that sells a couple million copies. That's what I think. After that, you wrap up everything with KH5. Everyone's caught up with Key. Everyone knows what's going on with Verum Rex. We had a Verum Rex game. You wrap it up with 5. That might be a lot more than I was thinking, because they said trilogy. I said 4 games there. Maybe I was being a little needy, but I think ideally you have, with the way you do these, you have 2 AAA games, 2 AA games. Verum Rex, I would like if Verum Rex was a AAA game, but I'm okay if it's AA. I'm okay if it's a lower budget, like, title, shorter story. I don't know. What do you guys think about that, though? Now, Verum Rex, I think, is take it or leave it. Because if Verum Rex is a big part of Kingdom Hearts 4 and 5, then, like, if they take half of whatever a Verum Rex game was, put half of it in 4, half of it in KH5, you still have a good story. But the 3 games that are a necessity here for it to wrap up the saga are 4, Key Saga Remake, KH5. And we're good. That's my thoughts. KH4, Varimax, KH5 as the final 3 games will be enough for me if done right. I agree. Luxor being called the Gambler of Fate, though. Dude is not the Master of Masters. You know, out of all the options for who is the Master of Masters, Luxor is one of the few options that isn't immediately off-putting. How do y'all feel about that? We're not even talking about subject. I gotta put up a different image. Out of all the options of who the master could be, Luxord is not immediately off-putting. As in, I don't know if I'm okay with it, but I could be. Sora, it's gonna take a lot of work for me to be okay with that. Like, the damage of it happening might be too much for me to even be okay with it. But I don't know, man. I'm not behind the pen. I'm not the writer, so I don't know. Demix, I just think the reason why people say is Demix is kind of dumb. Hey, bro, he has some of the same poses. Like, okay, he's goofy. Now that's why people say Demix could be the master. He's goofy. Okay, Goofy's in Kingdom Hearts, bro. Like, I don't know. Is he the master? We got Goofy in Kingdom Hearts already. Jiminy's the Master of Masters. Oscar, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go, bro. Wait, hold on. Okay, I just realized. Hold up. I just realized my Twitch chat has not been working the whole time. I only just pointed this out, or just noticed this, because... Yo, Twitch, I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my gosh. Dog, I need to be better with Twitch. I want to treat my Twitch chat equally. I don't do it. I can't, like, it's so hard. Bro, look, I open up my chat box, and usually there's like it's like a little connected symbol in the corner, and it says connected to whatchamacallit. And it says connected to like 1 out of 2 platforms or 2 out of 2 platforms, usually my Twitch and YouTube. My Twitch was never connected. I opened it up too fast. Let me read all the Twitch comments. All right, hold up. Oh my gosh, I got so many. Oh. Woo. Okay. Well, okay, actually it's not that many. Yo, what's good, Big Burb? What's good, Kayam? What's good, Sora Cloud? What's good, Jay with the key? What's good, BA? What's good, Sparkin? We need equality. We need a dream. I'm sorry, yo. We need equality for the Twitch chat, man. Oh, brother. Oh, man. We need equality for the Twitch chat, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. All right. So, drop it here. Who's the master? Chat. Let's do it like this. If you had to pick one character like or an original character. If you had to pick who the Master of Masters, no, let's make this more fun. Let's take out the original character. Let's say the master is some twist character we already know. Let's say the master is some twist character we already know about. Who is it? Who are you fine with it being? No goofy troll predictions. Who do you think it could reasonably be among a character we already know? Who? Type it in chat. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do that. So I'm like adjusting the shorts layout while I'm doing this. There we go. Spark and J already put a troll answer, bro. All right, so see, look, it doesn't matter. Like you can't give like these chats power, because like even if you emphasize with all your heart, no troll answers, they're gonna give you a troll answer. Like the first comment I see is Danny DeVito from Patriot. Like, bruh, come on, man. All right, Ienzo. Okay, I see Ienzo. Ienzo's interesting. Axel. I don't know if I've heard Axel. Axel, the Master of Masters. That doesn't make sense. The only reason it doesn't make sense is because we saw Axel as a kid. I feel like that would do more harm than good. Because for a second, I was about to say that doesn't sound terrible. But then I was like, that would kind of ruin the Days trio. Like, completely. That would absolutely ruin the Days trio. I don't think it's worth. Because then, like, retroactively, you're looking at the Days trio and you're like, okay, so all these interactions are fake. Interesting. Nomura. Setzer. Yozora. Riku. Remy. Future Sora. Future Ephemer. Maybe Scold. A future Sora or past. I hope the Master is just a new character. Some future version of Riku that actually got the Kingdom Key. That's who I think Yozora is. Titus. Light. Okay. Chaos. Jesus Christ. We already have Danny as Phil. The Master of Masters is Keyblade Jesus. Prodigy, no troll, but I think it could be Sora's dad. Explain why. No, I'm gonna give you a chance to explain why. Vanitas, Kyrie's dad. Why are y'all saying it, bro? I shouldn't have asked this. I shouldn't have asked this question. I shouldn't have asked this question, chat. I shouldn't have asked. I should not have asked. Results were scary. Yes. Akuma, I'm about to ban you, bro. You're about to get banned for typing that. That's insane. He said, homies thugging with the braids. You look ready to play for the Steelers. See, this is what happens. This is what happens, bro. Being blocked in the JRPG space is crazy. You get comments like this. Ban. Chat, should we ban them? Do we ban Akuma? Oh no, ban. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? High key, I actually want Oswald the Lucky Rabbit to appear in KH4. Like, if we're talking an alternate universe, because the consumer is treating Quadratum as an alternate universe. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit needs to show up. I want him to show up. Like, that would be so gas. Like, tell me it wouldn't be gas. Like, it'd be so cool. Let Oswald be Quadron Mickey. That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people want Oswald to be a villain. A lot of people want Oswald the Lucky Rabbit to be like some crazy villain, like antagonist to Mickey. Which would be funny. Do not get me wrong. That would be hilarious. But, bro, let Oswald be like just alternate universe Mickey. And then Mickey looks at him and Quadron is like, who is you? That would be so peak. Like, Kingdom Hearts needs more goofy stuff like that. I love the story, bro. The story is so good. Bro, I would not be a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber without the story. I wouldn't. I would not. If it was just pure gameplay, pure vibes and rando, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Even though, despite me playing a bunch of rando recently, all I play is rando on stream nowadays, right? The story is good for Kingdom Hearts. We love the story. We love the lore. But Kingdom Hearts is at its best when it embraces the dumb stuff. Yeah, people throw shade at us from other fandoms. They say we're playing a kid's game, we're playing some stupid, look at this dumb game, but who cares, bro? Who cares about them? Screw those guys. Kingdom Hearts is at its best. It is absolutely at its best. It's most fun when it is just when you can post an image of Kingdom Hearts and it's one of the stupidest things ever. You see Cloud next to freaking Phil from Hercules. You see freaking Sephiroth talking to Donald Duck and Goofy. Like, you see this crazy cool looking anime villain, muscular, like muscles all across his body, looking crazy good, and they're fighting Disney characters. You summon Tinkerbell and Dumbo. Like, Kingdom Hearts is at its best when it's like dumb. Not dumb all the time. It's at its best when it contrasts its dumb, its silliness with the serious stuff. So like for every serious, like, psychological, like more scene that makes you think about your mortality, like that the Master of Masters might end up having, for every like think session the Master gives us about light and darkness and the balance of light and darkness and what it means in the world and all the psychological stuff going on with that. For every scene we get like that, I want a dumb scene. I want something like Oswald and freaking Yozora interacting with each other. I want to see Yozora talking to Dawn and Goofy, or just something. You know what I mean? Like, Kingdom Hearts doesn't need to take itself seriously 100% of the time. But at the same, it's weird because I like Kingdom Hearts when it takes itself seriously, but I also like it when it doesn't. Like, I like both. The series has such a weird combination of both. That does make it hard for some people, but it's fun. Like, think of Kingdom Hearts 1 and how, like, amazing that was, right? It was awesome. All right, so I have some other topics I want to talk about. We're going to talk about the Key Saga, talking about KH4 a little bit for a bop now. Let's, all right. I want to talk about this guy. We're talking about this guy right here. This dude. This guy. Y'all see him? Y'all see the boy? All right, look. Now I'm gonna let y'all start. Give me your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this guy? As Rose, I barely could hear the music this entire time. Hey, it's Noctis. It sure is. Yo, it's good, Bags. Cage ended at 2 for me. What has you here then? No offense, Room Gone, but what's like? Well, we probably just scrolled randomly on TikTok. So that's not a fair question to TikTokers. But for real though, you have no interest in the series after 2? Series ended 20 years ago for you. Bro's favorite meal is definitely sushi. KH ended at Recoded. That's the worst ending to any franchise. Timu Noctis. I hot take Yozora kind of cooler than Noctis already. I'm messing. Maybe I'm messing. Think about it, bro. Yozora had a cooler boss fight. You know, he fights cooler. He has more sauce. Like, Yozora just has more sauce. He copied the sauce from Noctis. Don't get me wrong, but like, he just has more sauce. Look at Noctis today. Where's Noctis at today? Where's Yozora at today? They're both gone. We don't know where they're at. Yozora's in the... He's stirring up. He's cooking up right now. He's aight. He thinks he's cool with his 2 different colored eyes. He does think he's cool. Hey, look. That's not even what he really looks like, though. That could be Yozora's OC. Apparently, the villain Quadroma can replace people outright, so I'm intrigued. What do you mean? Yozora's more of an aura farmer? He is an aura farmer, 100%. He turns out to be super crazy in depth and maybe changes sides like 3 times. I do feel like Yozora is going to be one of those characters that at first is going to be like, okay, Sora, I hate you. Riku, I hate you. Get out of my city. Get out of my place. What are these guys? Who are these guys? He's going to antagonize us. I think he's going to antagonize us because he doesn't know us. We're unfamiliar to Yozora, so he's going to think we're out here trying to do some messed up stuff, right? He's going to think we're the cause of this darkness coming to Quadratum. And then he's going to realize we're actually good. Be on our side. Maybe the master or some foretellers or something, they figure out his power, they take his power, they capture him, they do something. Some way, somehow, we're going to end up saving Yozora, we're going to end up helping Yozora, or we're going to end up like... Yozora's going to end up on our side. I think he's going to definitely do a double turn. Okay, he's going to do a double turn in wrestling terms. Oh, okay, well, I did pay attention. Okay, I do remember that piece of lore, Curie. I just don't know how, like, to interpret that. So I guess you interpret it in that way. But, like, I have no idea how to interpret that. Like, I don't know, like, who's doing that? Like, what happened? Like, he was changed beyond recognition. Let's rewatch that scene, actually. Let's look back at it. Actually, I should have that scene downloaded. Let me pull it up. All right, chat. Who is Yozora for real though? What's your guys' predictions on who Yozora is? Where is this scene? Let's pause the music right quick. Is that good enough? That might be. I got pulled up for TikTok too. We can't be unfair to them. Kind of weird because it's kind of weird to do this. How would I do this for TikTok? All right, that works.
Sora?
Yes?
It's me, Nominee.
Nominate?
Not this one.
Everything around the... And in that purpose, you will...
Me and the
Everything about me.
Nominate.
All right, this one here.
Hello?
Good day.
Oh, cool. You can
Wait.
talk.
I watched this cutscene so many times, and I only just now realized she said good. Did she say good day?
Oh,
Good day.
oh, cool. You can talk.
Is that how? Wait,
For another name.
I know people talk like that IRL, but like, is that how we're going to be introduced to everyone? Quadratum? Is that how everyone's going to talk to us? Good day.
So, who's... you...
I'm sorry, chat. This is funny to me.
Hello?
Good day.
Oh, cool.
Maybe she's a noble. She's a formal lady.
You look like a person.
No, that adds to like her being the that one girl in the Verum Rex trailer, which you already know she is.
I'm a little hazy on the details.
As are we all.
So, whose heart are you?
No one's anymore. They took away my name. Everything about me.
No way. They couldn't have taken away your heart.
Only because it pines for another.
Yeah? Someone's coming for you?
I cannot be certain. He's been changed beyond recognition. His heart replaced with another's. But were he to regain his old self again, he would be distressed by my absence. So I choose to wait here, where he can find me.
Good. You have to believe.
Believe? Oh, you mean know in my heart he will return? Without any proof?
Exactly. Believe. I thought it was all over for me, but a friend of mine looked me in the eye and said, "You don't believe that." So, who did this to you? Heartless steal hearts. So, a nobody?
Somebody.
Really? Well, I wish I could help. But my situation's no better.
You must see to the tasks before you first.
The tasks before me? There's so many.
All the more reason for you to make an effort.
Yeah, you're right. I just wish I knew what to do.
Here you are on the brink, and yet you hold on to who you are. You possess a strong sense of purpose, and in that purpose you will find direction.
Thank you. I'm really glad we met. You cheer me up. I hope that friend of yours finds you soon.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to say, chat. I'm one of the people that theorized
If I see him,
that was like,
I'll tell him
hey,
that you're here.
they're talking about Yuzora. I theorized that back in the day. I'm just saying, I'm gonna pull up the video because I'm like, some of you guys are new. Some of you guys probably started following me post 2020. So hold up, I gotta pull it up for y'all. I gotta pull up the Nameless Star theory because I was right. I'm just saying, I was right. I'm so proud of that. I remember discussing with some of the other biggest theorists in the community at the time. They're like, I don't know. It might be Ava. I don't know who it is. Like, someone would just say Ava, or I don't know who it is, right? Like, the people who are really serious about the theory. I knew it wasn't Ava, because I'm like, I don't think Ava's going to be the... Ava doesn't strike me as, like, that type of character. She is, like, Ava doesn't give me damsel vibes. She doesn't. Now, I don't know about to you guys, but Ava doesn't give me personally damsel vibes. So I knew, like, this character gave me straight up damsel vibes. Hold on. So I knew she wasn't, I knew she had to be someone like, I don't know. Oh, yep, hold up. Prodigy's pulling it up. Dang, this video got 15K, bro. I was so right on this. I'm so happy I was right about this, too. I was like, look, this, I'm going to be talking about this forever. Hold on, because I made this video 6 years ago, December 21st, 2019. It was like a month before Remind. What are these auto chapters YouTube put on my video? This is gross.
When your body and heart perish together, yet continue to persist. So it's a essential is coming for you. I cannot be certain. He's been changed Sora's ear.
Why do you text like this? So I went through the options and then I was like, nah, I think it's this girl.
Kingdom Hearts 3, it is a possibility. So that is something to point out. That's pretty much it though for this question. Next month, though I wouldn't bank on it. This speculation is aware before Luna and Final Fantasy 15 there was Stella Nox. This person was seemingly set up to be a very important character in the original interpretation of the story of Final Fantasy 15. Both Yozora and Noctis' name mean night sky. Stella, who I'm going to compare to this new girl too, her name's meaning is, listen to this, Night Star's Sword, or Night Star. Night Sky, Night Star.
That sounds so different.
Too perfect. So this missing star, I believe, is the girl from the Verum Rex trailer who Yozora seems to be trying to save. The person this star is talking about,
it technically hasn't been officially revealed, but look. It's like, I don't know, I think so. I conclude that she was talking about Yozora, and she was. That part I was right about. Now, whether she is the nameless star, that could change over time, for sure. That part could change. There was also the other factor that a lot of people did not notice somehow. That in this Verum Rex trailer, did I not pause on it? Yeah, she had a, look, you guys see this right here? She has a star on her, is it too, okay, yeah. She has a star on her necklace. It's probably hard to see right here, but she has a star on her necklace. Her necklace literally is a star, which I'm like, you know, that's fun. All right. So, back to yapping. Where's the music at? Play some Blue Nocturne tracks. Yo, chat. I have some other stuff I do want to talk about, but what is there anything you guys want to talk about specifically before I go on my tangent? She's talking about Tarzan. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that, like, one of my favorite things about Kingdom Hearts 4 is that it does have people talking about Versus 13 again, and like all the kind of lore that kind of didn't end up mattering too much in 15 from my understanding. Hold on, we should make a list. What games do you think, okay, if you want to be insane, now I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about casual fans. I'm not talking about like actual entry, but like if we had to make a list of games that you might need to play that would add to your KH4 experience, there's a lot of games, bro. You have every Kingdom Hearts game. You have the FF13 trilogy. You have you have Homework for Versus 13, and then you have Final Fantasy 15 potentially. Nah, I never beat FF15. Nope. That's gonna be on my list before 4 comes out. I would not be shocked if her name is Stella. Yeah. FF16. Did the KH team work on the combat? I thought the combat director for 16 was from Devil May Cry. Can you talk about Versus 13's story concepts that may be reused for KH4? Well, I'm probably not as like tight, I guess, with my Versus 13 knowledge as someone who actually is in the FF community, but from what I know regarding Kingdom Hearts specifically, I know Versus 13 was going for this more Shakespearean kind of tone. I know that Stella and Noctis were going to be kind of like, they're going to be lovers, but also antagonists. Like Stella was the antagonist to Noctis, but at the same time they loved each other, right? Like a forbidden love, like literally like Shakespearean type stuff. And I know the story was also just going to be very dark. Noctis was not going to be some like pushover type of like king or prince or anything like that. Like bro was about to be out here messing with people, messing stuff up. But you did also have like, I think you still had the same party members as before. Hey, we're still trying to figure out as well, some guy. How were the foretellers revived? That's a good question. They both did. They even said themselves they learned a lot that they want to apply for K-12. Really? That's awesome. Is it going to refer to the Fabula Nova Crystallis? Maybe. That seems to be the case. I feel like Versus 13 will carry over thematic elements and visual similarities to Kingdom Hearts 4 and Verum Rex, but I don't think those games will have the exact same stories versus. Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts is still a, Kingdom Hearts is a rated E, what was it? I forget the ratings for games nowadays. What is it going to be, E 13 plus or something like that? What is Kingdom Hearts' normal rating? No, it's PG. I don't know. KH3 rating. What was KH3's rating? Not freaking ESRB. That stuff is important. That's more important than people think. Okay, yeah, E10 plus. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is an E10 plus game. I think if Kingdom Hearts is T rated, if Kingdom Hearts 4 ended up being a T rated game, which I don't really think would affect its sales that much, but it might. Well, okay, I don't know how much it would affect its sales, but it might affect like, what's the word? That could be an interesting topic. I don't think it'll happen, but that'd be an interesting topic if Kingdom Hearts was a T-rated game. Because the difference between E10 plus and then T-rated is like, in T-rated games, they're allowed to do a little more risque stuff, right? Like they're allowed to curse, they're allowed to curse a bit. They're allowed to like talk a little more about alcohol, drugs, and stuff. Let me look this up so I could be more precise with what I'm saying. Let's see. So for T-rated, looking at this right. All right, so T-rated. The main difference between ESRB, E10 plus. T-rated games allowing for more realistic violence, stronger language, and suggestive themes for ages 13 plus. E10 plus games are for ages 10 plus. Okay, this gave a basic answer. I mean, yeah, basically what I was like kind of talking about. Like we know what an E10 game basically entails. versus the T game. I just think just because there's a lot of PG movies that are going to be in Kingdom Hearts, I think the thing that's going to forever keep Kingdom Hearts from probably being T-rated is Disney. That is a Disney thing that I think is going to forever gatekeep Kingdom Hearts on certain themes. Now they might allude to those plots though a lot more. Will Verum Rex become its own IP like KH? Can be to Verum Rex what FF was to KH in the beginning? Yeah, I think Gamers Joint made a video about that recently, right? I thought that was an interesting idea. That'd be interesting. For sure. Hell, Versus didn't even stay the exact same throughout its development. One of the lead concept artists for 15 mentioned that even when Nomura was still director, the script was changing every 3 months. Yeah, Nomura, like, people act like with Versus 13, that Versus 13 was like some finished concept. But really, it was only a concept. It was being conceptualized actively as trailers and as things were going on. There's a reason why even like from the early Versus 13 trailers to even when it changed over to 15, that trailer in 2013, the games looked completely different because the game was changing constantly. The game was changing all the time, but people are obsessed with the idea of it because the idea was very interesting. Very interesting. So that's why I had that cult following that it did. Noctis, the characters, like we were getting a Final Fantasy game that was really edgy in 3D. And like there are Final Fantasy games with a lot of very dark themes and very dark concepts, but Versus 13 was easily leaps and bounds darker than any other Final Fantasy game, just conceptually, right? And a lot of people were very interested in that. Were super interested in that. It had this more, it was like demonic and Shakespearean at the same time. Yeah, it was like Romeo and Juliet, but like demonic. that's what Versus 13 was originally going to end up being. So like, yeah, people are obsessed with the concept of that. So, but we don't even know what, so like we don't, how that portrays the Kingdom Hearts. We don't know what aspects of Versus 13, like we don't know what Versus 13 would have ended up being, so we can't say how its story is going to even affect Cage. Like would original Versus 13 would I have had a loose tie into Kingdom Hearts universe because they had both of the same directors? The Kingdom Hearts team was really working on Versus 13. Man, there's a whole video. I made a tweet one day and like Night Sky even responded to, like, I'm sure he agrees that he made a video too about this, like a video essay. Versus 13 had such a butterfly effect on Square Enix as a whole. It is insane in terms of like its projects, at least in regards to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Maybe not like Dragon Quest and other stuff, but for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, it had such a butterfly effect. Like, I promise you, if Versus 13 was never in development, we would have gotten Kingdom Hearts 3 way earlier. Kingdom Hearts 3 would not have been some concept Nomura was thinking about in the background. It would have been a concept he probably would have had done in the early 2010s. Like, now we would have had KH3 probably around the launch of PS3 or like mid PS3. But Versus 13 was his main game. Like, there's quotes in the Birth by Sleep Ultimania talking about Versus 13. He's talking about how there's some questions that he gets asked in multiple Ultimanias, like throughout that early 2010s, late 2000s period, where he's kind of like, yeah, I'm thinking about Versus 13. You know, we'll worry about this with Kingdom Hearts later, or like something along those lines, right? Like he's making it known that he is thinking about Versus 13, like at the same time as thinking about Kingdom Hearts. He's working on 2 big projects, because we still, okay, some of y'all will take this how you want. There is a very high chance the Tokyo team would not be like kind of scattered and separated the way it is now. There's a high, well, it probably would be because it's been 20 years, but there's a high possibility that the Tokyo team wouldn't have like just scattered after Kingdom Hearts 2, because the Tokyo team were the people who are working on Versus 13. A lot of the people from the Kingdom Hearts team were the ones working on Versus 13. That was a Final Fantasy game made by people fresh off of Kingdom Hearts 2. And if you look at early combat, which I'm not going to put up because Square hates when you show versus 13 footage, and like when you look at the combat of versus 13, it literally looks like Kingdom Hearts. It literally looks like it just looks like Kingdom Hearts. It looks like a Final Fantasy-ish version of Kingdom Hearts. That's what it looks like, straight up. It's a high chance if that game didn't go through development hell the way it did, that Tokyo Team would have still been making games. Like, they would have probably made Birth by Sleep. They might have made, like, you know, a Dream Drop. They might have made, like, some of those other Square Enix games. It would have been wild. It's hard to tell how much of Versus was done. Tabata said the game was only concepts, but Noctis Japanese voice actor said that Versus had a full script complete and was 3 times larger than 15's final. Wow. I mean, I believe him, but I also believe that script got reworked. Does that make sense? Yo, Junior, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Murray in 2014 had an interview where he said KH3 was a culmination of his anger put into the story. What the heck? I don't remember that. His anger put into the story. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and 3 likely would have released on the PS3 versus 13 wouldn't have released or been made. Yeah, for sure. Yo, what's good, the dude? What's poppin'? Square's greatest fumble was letting Tokyo Team dissolve in the way it did. Even though I believe a fair bit of the team are still at Square. Yeah, a lot of them are still at Square. There's not like one team. They're kind of like, they're like moved around, you know? So like you had a lot of people who helped with Kingdom Hearts 2 who were also on Kingdom Hearts 3, by the way. There were people who worked on Kingdom Hearts 2 that were on KH3. But you also had a lot of people who worked on a lot of KH2's like bow directors and stuff. What's it called? They worked on what's it called? FF7 Remake. My brain lagged there. Yeah, I think that was definitely the plan, Rose. I agree. This is my first time seeing her face. What's good? I feel like it has been a while, the dude. It definitely has been a little bit. All right. So, there's another topic I did say I wanted to talk about story-wise. I'm gonna pull it up. And this is going to be the last topic I probably discuss at the moment as we... Hold on. Whatever. Screw it. Okay. This is probably the last topic I talk about, and then we're going to play... Probably going to do some random. I'm not ending the stream anytime soon. Well, yeah. Where's the image? There we go. I'm just pulling the image up, chat. There we go. All right, so holy crap, that is huge on the vertical stream. All right, so I want to talk about Shalitzia. I'll pull TikTok chat back up. I hope if they make a Verum Rex game, be sort of a Square Enix All-Star sort of game. Are they... Wait, what? I don't know what you mean by that, Dizzy. I see your message. I don't know what you mean by that at all. I think the truth with Versus, though, is that everyone did the best they could. Yeah. But Square's management at the time is what caused Versus/15's development to be as rough as it is. Yeah. Yeah. for sure. Yo, Andy, how old do you think Strelitzia is? I'm gonna ask you that. The story is going well so far. Yeah, I like where the story is. I like where the story is currently, Lee. I'm really happy. Okay, I'm not happy with the drought, but the wait aside, I think Kingdom Hearts' story is in a very good position to be super interesting again, to be super mysterious again, to have excitement again. It sucks that the excitement is a little diluted by the long wait because people's opinions change and their hype for things change, momentum for things change as we get older. That's why it's like good to strike while the iron's hot, not letting the fire kind of simmer out. But you know, maybe a good marketing cycle, some good trailers, some good nostalgia with the worlds that they put into Kingdom Hearts 4 will bring a lot of people back. But the story as it is right now, like where the story on paper is very good. Like we just came off of some of the best story Kingdom Hearts has had maybe ever. With the Key Saga, with Remind especially, and we have mystery, genuine interest. People who weren't interested in Kingdom Hearts for a long time are super excited about the Dark Seeker Saga, or they're super excited. People who weren't interested in Kingdom Hearts for a long time.
At its_Akuma donated $5. Do you think Clyde will be incorporated in the next KH?
That's a really good question, Akuma, and thank you for the $5 super chat. I think, okay, to get off topic a little bit here, do I think Clyde will be incorporated in the next Kingdom Hearts? I don't think so. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts doesn't usually put the most recent FF Pro tags. They kind of stick to the classics. Like, when was the last time Kingdom Hearts got really risky with Final Fantasy inclusions? And shoot, to be honest, like they've been reluctant to include Final Fantasy. So I'm curious if we'll even get new Final Fantasy inclusions in the future, or if we'll just get more of the same. Like, if we do get more Final Fantasy stuff in the future, is it just going to be more like, you know, I don't know, like FF10, FF7, FF8, right? Or is it going to be more, well, you know what? Yeah, that's not true. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts kind of sticks with the old school. Like when Kingdom Hearts 1 first came out, FF7, FF10 were a lot more fresh, so it felt like a bigger deal. But we've had those same inclusions from the same franchises for the entire franchise. Then we did have Tui, which was really interesting, but I don't know, people are kind of debating on it, if that'll even happen. I think Nomura is more interested in including Tui characters and more Final Fantasy characters, though. I mean, we're in Shibuya's exist in the Lost Masters saga, so it'd be crazy if we went to Shibuya and we didn't see the worlds with you. That would be absolutely insane. But hey, we'll see what happens though, right? I would love personally to see characters like Lightning. I would love to see more bosses from Final Fantasy. I think that's what they really need to do. Like, character cameos are cool. We can get Protag cameos. Like, RPG fans will pop off at those, right? If people saw Zidane or saw Lightning or saw Clive or Noctis. But, bro, give me some bosses. Like, what if I got an Arden boss in like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4? Like, I don't know. Give me some Final Fantasy secret bosses that don't have to be Sephiroth. I love Sephiroth. I want a Sephiroth boss. Give me Sephiroth again. But, bro, if I don't get Sephiroth, give me like a Gilgamesh. Yeah, let me fight a summon from Final Fantasy. Like, give us some really cool Final Fantasy boss fights. Mix in normal Final Fantasy enemies into the combat. Like, it doesn't have to just, like, if we go to a Coliseum, right? Let us have like a random non-canon cup in the Coliseum where we just fight some regular Final Fantasy enemies, some random Final Fantasy beings or monsters and stuff. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be so sick. Yo, Ventus, thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. What was I talking about with Strelitzia? Okay, so, look, I think Kingdom Hearts is in a really good place with its story right now. I think the story off of Union Cross, off of Dark Road, off of the Key Saga, off of Remind, The mystery is back. Yozora, the Master of Masters, are interesting. They're exciting characters. They bring a feeling Kingdom Hearts hasn't had in a long time. And I'm not saying long time because we've had no news for 4 years. But I'm saying legit, even before 3 came out, we haven't had this feeling of mystery, of not knowing what's going to happen in a while. And that's exciting. That's super exciting. But it also makes this drought unbearable, man. But look, the story's in a really good place. And I think that if we just get some good nostalgia with the Disney Worlds, they have some good Disney picks, Kingdom Hearts 4 is really something that could get the series back on track, back in the mainstream for gaming again. It could bring Kingdom Hearts back to like I guess its glory days. And you already have a loyal fan base that is willing to prop it up regardless, and willing to market it for you, to be honest with you, to spread the word, to tell everyone, hey, play Kingdom Hearts, play Kingdom Hearts. You know how JRPG fans are. If we get a really good game, just a really solid, really good story that's interesting, a good cliffhanger, just we know what's happening, a good roadmap for the future, I'll be happy. I'll be excited. Strelitzia is one of the biggest things about modern Kingdom Hearts that I think is so fascinating. Strelitzia's lore in Union Cross, like, I never thought 10 years ago that one of the most interesting storylines in the Kingdom Hearts series would be a murder mystery about her. And she was in the very first Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. That opens up a can of worms, because it's like, okay, the mobile games aren't the most accessible thing for the story right now. Like, you gotta watch the mobile games through compilations on YouTube. It's a little weird. So I wonder what they're going to do with her story in that regard. But like, outside of that, Union Cross's story was so good. Like, Nomura has been on a hot streak with Kingdom Hearts writing as of late. Dark Road, Union Cross were great. Union Cross, I think, had one of the best endings in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, period. I don't know. How off of that, bro? I'm hyped for 4. But with the number title, Nomura was able to just write a story like that, like just a really good story like that in the Key Saga, because it was smaller. There probably wasn't as much pressure in the sense of like having to sell a big AAA game that's going to sell millions of copies. Union Cross already had its fan base. Darker already had its fan base, right? Kingdom Hearts 4, it's not just the story he has to write. He has to write the story around like the worlds, around the I don't know, Final Fantasy cameos he want to include, around the gameplay mechanics he wants to include. Nomura has a little piece in all of that, right? He could have less of a piece of that. I actually think one thing with Kingdom Hearts chat that has made it a little more difficult for Nomura as time has gone on is, while we did get more games after 2, Nomura expedited a lot less after 2, I noticed. Like, Nomura, I noticed in like the credits for Kingdom Hearts games, like Kingdom Hearts 2 had like a full-blown like team that focused on the combat. Not that Nomura didn't have a part in it, but a full-blown team dedicated to combat, to like ideas and whatnot. And Nomura did not touch like that aspect of it too much, from my understanding. Now, when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3, Birth by Sleep, Nomura is a lot more involved in like the combat and the world and the overall structure of the game. And it sounds like it kind of felt like people, it's because he had, I think the reason it was like that is because he had the Osaka team. He had a Osaka team that was kind of like on the come up. They were kind of newbies, you know, kind of newbies on the come up from hand and whatnot. So we had to teach them how like to make these games, and they kind of had to learn a little bit. So he took a little more hands-on approach with things. I don't think he had to do that for the previous team. The earlier Kingdom Hearts teams were all veterans, like at the time at least. They were veterans, or they were very experienced in the industry. Like people who worked on Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories 2, they'd been at Square Enix since like FF1. You know what I mean? Since early Final Fantasy. So yeah. Yep. Yo, Rex, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? I would sell a lung, a kidney, a leg, and half my blood for Kingdom Hearts 4. That's crazy. To be fair, I do like how every KH game has different combat systems, because it would get old fast. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that's something that I can agree with too, because I love Kingdom Hearts 2. But imagine we had 10 games that played exactly like Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts 2 anymore. It'd be, I don't know. It just wouldn't, I don't know. It'd be weird. It'd be weird to have 10 games that played like virtually the same. Now, I doubt that would have been the case, but it would have been odd, right? But I think the foundation that Kingdom Hearts 2 had is still something that we need to strive towards. And also KH3, like, you know, I love KH3. KH3 is great. KH3, I still like KH3 more than 2. I feel like a game that follows up KH2 more than 3 will probably make more people happy. So I'm okay with either, but I do still want, I don't want them to remove everything that 3 built up, in my opinion. And yo, Ariel, what's poppin'? We knew the endgame of KH3. We didn't know the journey to get there or who would be involved. It's not that different from KH4, where we know there is a rescue Sora plot going on. Okay, I debate with you on that, dude. So I kind of disagree, because in KH3 we knew a lot, and not just because of the trailers, though the trailers were a major part of why we knew a lot. In KH3, we knew that we were going to save Terra Ven Aqua. We knew the whole structure of the game should have followed. We had to, like, there was a lot to do in 3. There was a lot to do. Now in 4, the only thing we know that there is a lot to do in 4, but they could cover it in KH4, KH5, KH6, Verum Rex, Key Saga game. Like, there's a lot more time. 3 was a game where they had a lot to do in one game, not one saga. So that's the big difference here. In KH3, we had to all in one game, by the way, rescue Ventus, rescue Terra, rescue Aqua, rescue freaking Roxas, Xion. Like, we had to bring them back. We had to defeat all 13 Seekers of Darknesses. Find out who all 13 Seekers of Darkness were, which the trailers did for us, unfortunately. We had to then have the clash in the ending to fight Xehanort and do all that, find out about the Keyblade. There was other theories going into the game as well that I'm probably forgetting. There was a lot. There was a lot of ground to cover that you knew you couldn't just do in like 5 or 10 minutes. And that's why the ending act to KH3 was so long. Like, yeah, people talk about how they shoved a lot of stuff at the end for KH3, but like, bro, KH3 spent a lot of time doing exposition for Sora to get to that point. And then the ending, with cutscenes, the whole Keyblade graveyard thing was like 6 hours, bruh. Like, I don't know if y'all got through it in like one second or not. Like, maybe y'all one-shot bosses, but that entire segment, I didn't die. I didn't die during like my base KH3 playthrough, aside from 2 moments, by the way. I died once to Underwater Xehanort. I didn't like Underwater Xehanort. But look, that entire end game segment was like so long. Like, it was so long. There was so many cutscenes, so much lore, like, at once, and I loved it personally. I loved it as a hardcore fan. But brother, yo, Grave, what's good? What's poppin'? Do you guys agree with that though? There was, in KH4, there's a lot to cover. There's a lot of interesting things happening in one saga that we don't have answered, but they're all question marks. Like, it wasn't, I often say this with KH3. KH3, by the time we were done with like the big marketing and all the trailers and whatnot, it wasn't how is Roxas, or wait, let me say this. It wasn't, is Roxas going to come back? It wasn't, are we going to save Aqua? It's, how are we going to save Aqua? How are we going to rescue Roxas? How is Sora going to defeat Xehanort? How is Sora going to like do X, Y, and Z? It was a lot of how and a lot of like, not a lot of not a lot of what's going to happen. So like, KH4 has a lot more what than how. And that might sound weird. I should maybe say that a little different, but KH4 has a lot of things that I'm like, what's going on? What's even happening? What's going on? That's mystery. That's the mystery of the game, and it's fun. It's really fun. So that's why I say the story's in a good position, because we don't know what's going on, and the trailers are going to dilute that a little bit. Yo, what's good, Ignalis? The trailers are going to dilute that a little bit, but as long as they keep most of that intact, most of that mystery, like, don't touch key elements. Like, don't give us much on the master in KH4. Like maybe a cutscene or two, or not even a cutscene or two. Maybe give us like a couple of lines from the master in a trailer. Maybe give us, I don't know, a line or two. Honestly, I'm cool if they don't even do that. I'm cool if the marketing has no story, like, and it's just vague stuff about the story, and it's all Disney Worlds. Because really, that's what the marketing is for KH. Like, you're not selling the story to KH fans. You're selling the, you're probably okay. For marketing for Kingdom Hearts, you're not selling the story of this game to people. You're selling the world. You're selling the aesthetic. You're selling the gameplay. I don't think the story is this game is too deep in. Like, no one's going to see KH4 story, or not many people are going to see KH4 story and be like, I gotta play this for the story. If you've never touched a Kingdom Hearts game, you might touch KH1 for the story, or 2, but you're a outside observer. Your interest, the thing that's going to make you want to play Kingdom Hearts, if it's not a friend begging you to get into the lore or story of it, is probably going to be the Disney World. Your entry is the Disney World. You'll stay for the story, you'll stay for the characters, you'll stay for all that stuff, but your entry is going to be like seeing Star Wars, seeing Luke Skywalker, or seeing a Disney character you like in the game, or maybe seeing a Final Fantasy character you like in the game, or maybe just seeing cool action combat. That's why I think the sell is for outside observers for Kingdom Hearts. It's not the story. So I don't think the trailer should touch, I don't think the trailer should touch the story much at all. The DLC that changed the OG ending? It didn't really change the ending. It added to it though. I'm positive Star Wars will be in KH4. I am also excited for Star Wars in KH4. I'm very much so hoping it is. Do you think we might see Pixar's Cars in KH4? Every stream, bro. Every single stream chat, someone says Cars. All right. Perspective, you probably don't come to the streams too often. I don't want Cars in Kingdom Hearts, man. Take Cars out of my Kingdom Hearts. I don't want Cars in Kingdom Hearts. You know what? Lightning McQueen summon. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the Lightning McQueen summon. No. No on the world. I don't want to play an entire world as Cars Sora, bro. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I feel like that world's going to be Lion King vibes. Because I know like the developers at Square Enix, they're not going to want to make whatever form changes or drive forms or abilities we have as base Sora, all that's going to get removed for a Cars world. Tell me, did Pride Lands keep drive forms? No, it did not. Did Pride Lands keep your movement abilities you grinded? Your glide, your quick run, your aerial dodge? No, it didn't do any of that. Cars Sora is going to be... It is going to be a different game. That world is going to be very different. I'm not about it, bro. I don't want it. All right, you know what? Let's do a little poll in the chat. Chat, let me pull this up. I can make polls. I need to remember I can make polls. Hold up. So, we're going to do it on the YouTube chat. I'm giving you guys two options. You got to pick. Be decisive. It's okay. All right. Look at this, bro. Cars World, yes or no? Come on, vote it up. Come on, vote up. Vote up on the poll. Everyone, if you're lurking, vote up on the poll right now. We have... How many viewers we got? We have like over 30 viewers on the YouTube stream. Come on. Vote it up, vote it up. You got 58% no so far. 62%. Good. See, keep that no going. Keep it in the negative, bro. Keep it in the negative. I feel like I'm the only one that actually liked Pride Lands gameplay. You definitely aren't. Pride Lands is one of the biggest you love it or hate it worlds. Like, but there's a lot of people that love it. Most people who love Pride Lands is like Lion King a lot. It's a rather strange advertising campaign. In KH3, they gave us too much information, and now, yeah. I mean, the marketing campaign for KH4 hasn't even started yet. But admittedly, at this point in KH3's marketing, we already had like, we had at least like 5 or 6 like good trailers, right? That showed varying aspects of the game. Kingdom Hearts 4 is this money laundering until tomorrow shows something real. That's crazy. Yo, chat, you know like how HMK made those I survived Yozora shirts? Should we make some I survived the drought shirts for Kingdom Hearts 4? Should we do that? I feel like that'd be hype. Do it. I survived the KH4 wait. If I do that, I gotta do that like towards the end of the year. Cause I don't think we're getting anything this year still. I will be watching those game shows. I will be watching those game shows. I just don't think we're getting anything. Like, cause trust me, I've been through enough of these game events to know I don't think it's gonna show up. But I'm gonna say the same thing I always say. You ain't gonna catch me missing it. If it does happen, I am not missing it, bro. It's not like, not that it's happening though. Not me saying that should not be taken as I think it's gonna happen. That's I'm gonna watch it to cover my options. I'm covering my options. D23, I believe. I don't believe, man. I don't believe. And maybe we get Sora in Fortnite this year though. Because if with D23 this year, they're probably going to do something with Fortnite. So, yeah. All right. I kind of want to do some rando. All right, good. 65% no on the poll. Good. All right, chat. What should we do? Should we play rando? Or should we play some KH3? What do y'all think? KH2 rando or KH3 chat? What's the vibes? Y'all think it's coming out next year? If it comes out next year, it'll be late next year. I would rather this than Truxian than to know everything about the game. Like I'd rather know nothing and have this drought than know everything about KH4 and like be spoiled on it. But at the same time, it's like, why is that the alternative? Why is the alternative like radio silence? Like Square should know what they're marketing, what's important in the story and what isn't. What, no afro? Yeah, bro, I got rid of the afro for the frizzy braids. I gotta mat the, I need to get some mousse. I don't have any like mousse to mat the frizziness down. But regardless, yeah, I told y'all a couple of streams ago, a couple of face cam streams ago, that the afro is reaching the end of its life cycle. I mean, I rocked braids last year, but that was just for packs. I'm gonna keep them, experiment with some different hairstyles, let them grow a little bit. KH3, KH2. Alright, chat, I need more opinions than that. KH3 or KH2 for what we're about to play. Are we going to do some rando, do a randomizer run? Or are we going to finish up a KH3 playthrough? Actually, I might do rando. Thinking about it more, I might do rando. Has my source recorder been working for these streams? Yeah, I appreciate it, chat. I appreciate the compliments. Y'all know how rando ends with lemon on top? That's crazy. That ain't happening. Dang, I'm surprised I was able to talk for an hour 40. Usually discussion streams are a lot shorter than my main like my gameplay lives, because I don't know, it's a little hard to like. Okay, I can yap all day. Trust me, I can yap all day, but I need a break from yapping sometimes. Sometimes, like when I yap super hard for like an hour, it's like, okay, I might, especially if it's a KH4 yap, especially when it's about KH4, because eventually the KH4, even if I'm not trying to talk about KH4, eventually the KH4 talks are going to start, you know. So, yeah. All right. I am leaning towards rando, mostly because I don't know if I feel like recording. Well, I'm indecisive. Prodigy's eyes are as aggressive as I remember. Yo, the dude, you need to get some YouTube Premium, bro. Get that YouTube Premium. The chat showed up is why. We were hungry for the lore talk. Yeah, true. Do KH2 rando. If we did KH3, I'd rather a cool mod like the Kyrie mods or something. Fair enough. All right. We'll do some rando. I gotta boot up though, so give me a sec. You know what? I will invite the peeps, even though I don't think they're gonna be available. Do I want to race or do I want to do something casual? I don't know. No, screw it. I'll just, whatever. I'll ask. I'm getting social anxiety. I'm like, bro, I want to. I've been bothering this group chat about rando streams for a bot. And I'm like, I almost got some social anxiety. I was like, man, wait, hold up. Let me just ask. Stop being insecure. Have we done a character level 1 crit yet? Yeah. Oh yeah. I've done many. I've done many. All right. Boot up the seed. We gotta change the layout though on. Hold up. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, stream might crash. Maybe. It might crash. Let's see. I really hope it doesn't. I don't think it is. If I'm still live on TikTok right now, the stream didn't crash. Should be straight. Chat, am I still live on YouTube? Oh my gosh. Why is my mic so... My mic was so loud on this setting. Y'all like the music, by the way? The Blue Nocturne music? Y'all probably barely hear it. Turn it up a lot more. It didn't? Nice. Alright, just give me a sec, chat, while I set up this rando. It shouldn't take too long. And when I'm done setting up, I'll check back with the group chat to see if they're, see if any of them are down, if any of them responded. They might all be busy. I usually only hit them up at night. I don't think I want to do objectives. I kind of want to do a 3-proof seed. Yeah. Well, if I get the whole squad, I might do objectives, but... Yeah, nah, I'm feeling a normal rando tonight. Normal 3-proof rando. Yo, what's good, Dracula? What's poppin'? You missed the lore talk though, man. I'm sorry, you missed it. Oh, my TikTok stream did crash, chat. The TikTok stream did crash. Dang, that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh the stream right quick. It won't be long. Literally, stay here, sit tight. It's gonna buffer, but I'll be right back. Like right back. All right, we should be back. Let me know if we're back, chat. Yeah, we're back. All right. Nice. I pretty much have everything set up. You back? Nice. The seed. Alright, I don't think the group chat wants to race, unfortunately. It's alright though. I don't think we've done a solo dolo rando in a minute. Alright, turn the music off. I mean, you know, I kind of wouldn't mind having song request on. I kind of wouldn't mind it. Nah, probably I can't. I don't think I can do song requests. Not this stream. Only because I think this is a stream VOD people are gonna want to watch. So I don't think I'll tank the stream VOD with song request. I might request some copyrighted stuff. Oh, that's why the game wasn't popping up. So weird. Refresh fixed it. Nice. Alright. Yo, what's good, TikTok chat? Little refresh on the stream if you're scrolling by. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're vibing. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a little bit of a rando. Alright, everything seems good. Sorry the sub's taking so long, chat. I just gotta be particular about things. I gotta double, triple, quadruple check stuff for rando, because when I'm in it, I'm in it. I'm locked. You know what I mean? So like I can't mess around too much. Alright, I think we're good. At least I hope so, right? Now let me try. Let me experiment with something for the TikTok chat. For the short form chat. In my window capture. I want to do the top half of the tracker. I'll do bottom half. Whoa. Alright, not like that. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright. This is just a little experimenting. Game's not too loud, right? Alright. One sec. I'm grabbing some water. Alright, I'm back. The boys vibing. We good. I think. Why's my chat not loading? There we go. Yo, what's good, Alex? What's good, Nee? No, one good thing I will say, not good. This is not good, but well, I guess take a positive out of a negative. When the stream crashes, it kind of refreshes myself in the TikTok feed. The way TikTok feed is, when your stream dies, it dies. Unlike YouTube and Twitch, YouTube, your stream will like kind of go in waves, right? On YouTube, on TikTok, it's like it just dies completely. Like, at least for me. Maybe I'm just not maybe I just don't got the Riz on TikTok yet. I don't know, but kind of refreshes you in the algorithm. All right. Okay, let's go. Wait. Oh, I started off with both membership cards. That's crazy. Yo, what's good, Strikes? So just to let you know, last year, one of my Dashbound puppies was stolen from my arms along with all the other documents as well, and I'm trying to get them again. That sounds traumatizing. I'm really sorry that happened. I really hope you get that situated, Ariel. The game's a bit quiet now. All right, I'll turn it up. Oh my god. Well, I'll turn it up now. All right. There we go. Look at me. I'm trash at Cage 2. I'm dying like first world.
It's over.
Will the Cage War Down fights be the foretellers? I hope so. That would be so. That was dumb. All right. Will the KH4 data fights be the foretellers? I really hope so, personally. I think the foretellers, I would love to fight them. You know, at one point, because we had known about the foretellers for quite a bit before KH3, I was hoping they'd be in KH3 in some way, shape, or form, right? But I think they have to be a shoo-in for KH4 secret bosses. Or, well, probably just regular bosses even. The data bosses implies they're regular bosses in the game, so I hope we get some really fun foreteller fights. The one I really want to fight and see how they, how like a matchup will be against them would definitely be a Sed. I don't know, a Sed I just feel like a Sed would have the coolest boss battle ever. Ooh, chicken little right off the bat. Let's guys. They were in 3 when I was data fights. Yo, what's good, Jexel? Gexel? I recognize your profile picture, but it looks like you changed your name. Whoa. Yo, probably know you're chill like that. What does that mean? I feel like I know what you might mean by it. What do you mean by it? I want to hear you type it or see you type it. I'm not gonna lie, this one braid's like in my eyes. It's kind of annoying during rando. I played the gauges so many times that I could probably finish it in a day if I really wanted to. Oh yeah. And this ain't that hard of a game to be in a day, I don't think. I think skipping cutscenes during my marathon, I was able to get through it. I don't know how long it took me. Maybe like 7 hours? On crit, by the way. Took that long. You know, I was pretty like that. Whoa. I appreciate it. Thanks for the compliments. I still gotta get used to being perceived on camera, bro. My friends were clowning on me the other day because I was like, man, being perceived feels weird. It's like, is this because I went so long without doing the face cam? It's not because I'm like, I'm making excuses for it. It's not because I feel weird about showing my face. Like I've done it before. Like I've shown people, I pulled up pictures on stream because people were curious, and I've been in other people's videos with face cams, but it's just as a consistent thing. Like at all like sitting down for multiple hours and like just having the webcam on, it's like, dang, bro. I don't know. It's like, damn. It's like, okay, I guess I'm thinking too deep about it, but it's like literally, I know there are people watching the stream just literally just staring at my face for hours. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that in real life. Legit, imagine that in real life, chat. Someone just staring at you for hours on end. That's why I gotta like, I'm like thinking about that. I don't know, it's like I feel that while live. Does that make sense? Yo, is that Putty Apple in the chat? Yo, what's good, Z? I thought I opened the chest. Yo, everyone, you have to say mandatory hi to Putty Apple. I mean, it's a normal thing for content creation nowadays, though, right? I'll admit, part of me doing face cam is also like, I guess, a somewhat evolution of how I thought about content. When I was younger, I liked the idea of being a YouTuber and not really committing to like, okay, I always thought about the content first, not the personality, and that's how I am. That's how I am on media even today. Like, you know, I attach myself to like the art, the art itself, not necessarily the people. You know what I mean? So like, I grew up watching a YouTuber. It's not like I want to befriend the YouTuber necessarily or be like their best friend, but like I appreciate their content is how I looked at it. And that's how I want people to look at me. Don't get me wrong, there's a YouTuber you find or a celebrity you find, you're like, you know, that's a cool person. You know, I'd have a beer with them, I'd hang out with them, I'd chill with them, right? But that wasn't my lane. My lane was always, I wanted to sell you on Kingdom Hearts and not me. But I'm sure as you've noticed with the live streams, I think me live streaming a lot more during this draw has made me more comfortable with that idea. And also, to be honest, I mean, I knew this, right? Like, I always known this. Like, if you can be entertaining, you'll get the farthest as a creator. But I as I've gotten older, I realized like, okay, I probably do need to just push my personality more. And my friends have been telling me that for years. Like, hey, bro, you gotta, the way you are in the VC, you just do that on like streams like a lot more. Cause I don't know, I guess I value having the private life. I value having that like privacy, but I think I can still have that while still being entertaining. I guess that was just a hard concept to grasp for a bit. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that sounds weird, chat, or anything. I know it might be like a weird think, but I don't know if I worded that the best or not. That's how I feel. Love your shorts on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you. 'Cause I know for a lot of other creators, like when I've said that to other people, they can't even fathom it. Because there's like, especially modern day content creators. Back in the day, there was a lot more faceless YouTubers. There's technically more now, even. But like for businesses and stuff, that's because there's more YouTubers, period. But back in the day, there was a lot more faceless like Minecraft channels, gaming channels, etc. Right? Nowadays, it's like if you're going to be a faceless channel, you probably need to be doing video essays. Straight up. You probably need to be doing some like crazy video essays. Or you gotta be in like a way bigger niche. Or maybe not need. The word need on YouTube doesn't really, I don't think that's a word that needs to be used, but a lot of modern day YouTubers, like, they show their face immediately. It's because, I guess, to be honest, the whole privacy thing on social media is gone. People are not safe. People are not safe with their privacy on social media nowadays. That is not a thing. TikTok, short form, everywhere. Like, you are traceable, brother. I don't have my OBS up because I have the TikTok chat up. So like, if I take a sip of this coffee, I'm going to be afraid it's like on my mustache. And yo, JD Bear, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I go to Agrabah next? Nah, we're going to Winnie the Pooh. No, nah, we're going to Agrabah. I'm tripping. Hey, bro, you're good, Lee Double. Video essays are weird on YouTube. They're very fun. Like, okay. One, video essays are successful. They're some of the most satisfying pieces of content you ever make. So that's why I will continue to do video essays, but I don't think it can be the main content for me. That's because I just don't think my style benefits that, unfortunately. Like, I think I do really well with scripted videos. Like, I think when I decide to do a scripted video, especially because it's like kind of once every blue moon nowadays, it used to be mostly what I did. My first like probably 200 videos were all scripted. Even when I was uploading daily, they were scripted videos. Like I would write that script that morning, record that video, or write that script at night, record that video right after I wrote the script. That's how I did it. And that doesn't mean that I don't go off script or I don't go on tangents outside of the script. It just meant, you know, I had an outline I was following, like a heavy outline. Nowadays, my outline is a little more loose, and you can tell based on the topic if the video is scripted or not. Like if I'm doing just a cage for Yap, that's not scripted, bro. That's off the dome. That's off of the feels. If I'm talking about a theory or something, that's usually scripted. Or things like the every DLC Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, stuff like that scripted too. So like, there's still a decent bit of content that's like that. But video essays, and I encourage people to do them. It is just very hard, I think, to go full time with video essays unless every video is getting like 100K plus. And the alternative is to have videos getting whatever views and then just having a really strong Patreon community or some outside source that they're getting like revenue from. It's just, they're very hard off of purely ad revenue to do video essays consistently, and a lot of people advertise video essays and don't like think about that aspect of it. But again, though, I'm speaking from someone in the Kingdom Hearts niche. If you are in a niche that is a lot more popular, that is not something you probably have to worry about as much. Oh, let's go to Twilight Town. Like, if you're in a niche that it's probably easier to be more consistent, it's easier to get like hundreds of thousands of views every video, then yeah, heck yeah, go for it, bro. But otherwise, that's a hard thing. My favorite KH2 world? Probably Space Paranoids. Nowadays. Yeah, it's probably Space Paranoids nowadays. Did I forget a chest? Hey, where did I forget a chest? Excuse me? No way. Come on, Pride Lands? Marty, that is a crazy comment. How are you doing? In Halloween Forest, I think. There's only 3 chests in that forest, I'm pretty sure, right? Wait. Before I go in here. I don't think auto funnel will work here, but I'll try it. Yeah, it didn't work. So I grabbed the chest. KH1 is the best game in the series. Yeah, I respect that. I mean, anyone who has KH1 as their favorite, I totally get it. Straight up, I totally get it. Because that is a one-of-a-kind game. Like, even something like KH2, I think it'd be hard to recreate, but I think you can recreate it. Okay, this in terms of like the style and like, I mean, pacing of it, right? KH1, I think every aspect of that game, from the pacing, the storytelling, to the worlds, to how you interact with things, I think that's a game that is very hard to recreate. Like that is a one-of-a-kind game. You always gotta give credit to your origins. What's your favorite though? KH3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite. Mostly because I just like the conclusion to I like the conclusion to a lot of the character stories, and I really like the I love the combat. I really love the combat of 3. I love the form changes. Did you play the DLC for KH3, Marty? I think 3 has the best. Okay, with DLC. Without DLC, like I can maybe see it. 3's bosses aren't the greatest without the DLC. But with the DLC, 3 has the best bosses, easily. Like, KH3 is the only game. Yeah, it's the DLC, bro. It's not the base game. I mean, it's still, like, okay. Is a person who plays KH3 in the modern day gonna not play the DLC? Ask yourself that. Like, it's part of the story. Like, KH2's bosses are DLC, or they were. The final mix. That is his modern day final mix. Do data bosses, lingering will, like it. That's what KH3 does. It's in the modern day is DLC instead of final mix, instead of a re-release. Zora's the best boss in the series, to be honest. Yeah, he definitely is. I agree. Not even just like combat-wise, not even just off of difficulty. Yeah, Zora's the best boss by almost every margin. Like, he has the music, he has the boss design, he has the aesthetic, like the arena, it's all perfect. Every aspect of that boss, he has an entire cutscene leading up to a secret boss. Like, other secret bosses have cool cutscenes, but they aren't even voiced. Yozora has a voiced secret boss. Like, that's insane. They went crazy for Yozora, man. Kingdom Hearts, heck yeah, Yuki. Yo, drop that follow, you'll get a lot more of Kingdom Hearts. What did I just get? I got something good. What just happened? KH4 never dropping for real? Yeah, it might not. Who knows? We're kind of cooked out here, man. We're struggling. That's why I'm on Rando. I mean, I love Rando. I'd rather be playing KH4 right now. 2028 KH4, that's what I'm thinking. I think objectively it's probably the best in the series as a standalone and how original it was. Yeah. I mean, Lost Halloween Town has another number. I don't need to go back for the Halloween Town chest anytime soon. So we'll be back in Halloween Town at some point anyways. So if I missed the chest in the forest, I can go back and grab it. I'm thinking late 2027, early 2028 for KH4. Recent ports of KH3 have Rewind by default, and I'm sure it'll be the case when they re-release the game in the future. You also had to buy 2 of them separately from KH2 when it first released for 2.5. Or not buy it separately because the game wasn't out in the US. So, yeah. Yeah, you had to port that junk. Imported. A lot of the early KH2 speedrunners, they just import a copy of 2FM. It was limit form right off the bat. Look, I'm not grateful for this drought of Kingdom Hearts news, but I am grateful for where modern Kingdom Hearts is in terms of accessibility. Like, you can play Kingdom Hearts literally anywhere, and it's a fine playthrough. Now, we got the cloud version that's a little bad, but you know, even that, some people, if you have good enough internet, I mean, whatever, right? But you can play the best version of any Kingdom Hearts game, like, right now. It is so beautiful. Now, we have some casualties along the way, you know, like, Days Recoded. Like, you gotta play them, you gotta, like, mod them. You gotta play them on PC through Melon Myth, which is fine, honestly. Better experience than OG Days. But, still, has some casualties. Some games got turned into movies. The Key Saga games are kinda not the best right now, not in the best situation. But for like the main large Kingdom Hearts titles, that like the really big ones. Honestly, best time in the series to get into Kingdom Hearts. The best time to get into Kingdom Hearts. Best KH in my opinion, KH3. That's not an objective answer. That's a personal answer. I mean, I don't even know if I have an objective answer. I mean, I don't know. I just don't view games like that. But I like 3. I'm a KH3 fan. You can tell by that answer that I'm a KH3 fan. I got defensive immediately when saying it. Every time I say I like KH3, I gotta be on guard, bro. I got trauma from this community saying I like 3. I love KH3. It's my goat. KH2 is my goat too, though. Objectively, is Birth by Sleep. Hey, you know, if you like Birth by Sleep, all power to you. I love Birth by Sleep. You will find it hard to find a KH game I really don't like. And the closest is Recoded. I'm not the biggest Recoded guy, but I'm due for another playthrough of Recoded. Alright. Ooh, got a bottom menu. Yeah, who loves KH3 in the chat? Who loves KH3 and KH2 in the chat? Unchained Key / Union Cross probably it for me, but only for story. KH3 for everything else. Heck yeah. Only thing I'm grateful for about the drought is it made me start to revisit the series again. I did KH1 and Recom on Proud, now doing KH2 on Crit again. Man, I mean, it's different for me because I'm a content creator. Like, I actually revisited the series less during the drought, as weird as that sounds, because like leading up to KH3, I think I replayed the series like 3 or 4 times. Like the entire series like 3 to 4 times. And then after 3, I also replayed the series multiple times. You know? So like the drought and what let me replay the series was because we had stuff going on. We had lore that was interesting going on, like actively. Like Union Cross was fresh, Remind was fresh, Melody of Memory was fresh. But during the drought, because there's not much going on, like, yeah, I could revisit the series and, like, replay it and re-fall in love with 2, KH1, 2, 3, 4, Birth by Sleep. But, like, aside from a few titles I don't replay super often, like Days or Recoded, I replay these games all the time, man. Like, I know these games like the back of my hand a lot. Or, well, at least I did. I do think it's been a little longer now. But I guess I get more motivated when there is something looming instead of, like... I guess if I replay, like, replaying the series a year ago, right? Or, like, just replaying the series before, I would have had this dread, like, after beating. I would have called up to 3, called up to Remind, called up to Melody of Memory, Union Cross. I would have had this dread of, like, almost died. I would have had this dread of, like, man, I'm caught up. That story is so good. I'm back to waiting for KH4 now. Like, that's how I'd feel, you know what I mean? That's where I'd be at. Prodigy rambling as he bullies Roxas, yeah. Was this cheese? Roxas cheese, you know? Quick run. Like an infinite Roxas. Hey man, stop doing this to Roxas. This is my second time seeing him go out like this. Hey bro, he deserved it for trying to call me a fraud. He thought he could walk up to me, Sora, and do something? Like, nah, who does he think he is? Also, I do not like these numbers. I need to, oh my goodness. That's a good chest too, so I need to actually do it. These numbers suck. I'm about to take a picture of this and send it to the group chat, bro.
go! Let's go! Take this! Right! This is it!
I saw that coming. I'm really bad.
Give me strength! Back off! Let's go! Take this! Yeah, this is it! Yeah! Yeah!
We do have Fantasia in there, I guess. All right, let me do this. I gotta take a picture of this, bro. This is embarrassing. Now check simulated drives and levels, bro. This is abysmal. By the way, random question, is the star charm in every Kingdom Hearts game? Cause I know KH3 and 2 have it. Is that a consistent like accessory that Kingdom Hearts always has?
Yeah!
Wow.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go!
Muster, why do you hate Rando, bro? Let me vibe. Let me play Rando. I can't streamer do what he wants. Let me vibe and play Rando. Maybe you should join us in Rando, bro. I probably ruined Rando for Muster. He hates that I stream it all the time, so he's like, man, get off the Rando. You missed the earlier portion of the stream. We weren't Randoing earlier, Muster. But we're ending it off with Rando. I don't know why I had Cure on. I'll have Blizzard on though.
Gather! Gather!
Oh, you're right. You were there. I think you were one of the first ones who typed. That's my fault. Still though, everything else stands. Don't hate on the Rando. Rando's fun. It's peak. My nose is like super itchy. I mean, that was unfortunately the default, Mackie, so I blame you, but I don't. That's the default for most people. Whoa. Okay. I don't know why I'm still going through this world since I already got approved, but I don't know. Keep checking. I'm gonna get to the end. I went insane during the Roxas fight in this game. Can you give me any advice? It would have been really funny if you asked that like 10 minutes ago, because we just got done doing an infinite on Roxas. I mean, if you have Reflect, which well, yeah, you should have Reflect. I say try Reflect spamming a lot of his attacks. You get pretty far on that fight by doing Reflect spam and Limit Form. Limit Form and Ars Arcanum or Sonic Blade are really good on that fight. Extremely good.
Gather! Gather! Gather!
This is a weird world, because I like this world a lot because it's Mulan. Like, I like the aesthetic and stuff of the world because it's Mulan and like it's a snow level kind of sorta. But I still feel like this level could have been more, but I'm also fine with how it was. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, when I criticize this world in videos, I'm like, dang, I really wish the story for this world was better and like Mulan interacted a lot more with Sora, right? It was cool having the little Mushu interaction because he remembered like us, you know, from the summon stuff. But I still feel like for Mulan, for KH2 had a lot of Renaissance movies that I feel like they could have done more with. In retrospect. But hindsight's 2020, right? So still a good world. There used to be a lot harsher on this world back in the day, like post KH3. Then we'll just watch the cutscenes and move on. I did that and kept putting booty. Okay, so here's some advice then. If you're struggling that much with it, there's universal advice that I could give you for just any JRPG. Level up. You could watch the cutscenes if you want to, but you could also grind it out. You know, grind it out. Level up. Defeat some high-level Heartless in whatever world. Probably the most recent world you went to, where war never was. And you know, do your thing. That's a foolproof strat right there. Just leveling up. Y'all agree with that, chat? Just leveling up in any Kingdom Hearts game to beat whatever you're struggling with. I think the only time that doesn't work is maybe like post-game bosses, like maybe secret bosses like Sephiroth, Yuzora, and stuff. But even then, I think it works. It definitely helps, for sure. 100% helps. Okay. Seeing as this world is a 22 and I already have Trinity, I might as well do it. Why'd I do that? Leveling up his key. A. Keys in the chat.
Neo, loser! Neo, loser!
Good as the Blizzard. Playing Peak Day? Yes, sir! And yo, what's good, Sonic? Sonic Ahsoka. Yo, hold on, you're a Clone Wars fan? Fellow Clone Wars fan? I'm a Kingdom Hearts and Clone Wars fan. I don't know why I did that. That was so slow. Crap, I forgot to ask Putty Apple to grab something. Okay. It's okay, Sparkin' today. I don't blame you. I blame myself as the streamer. It's my fault, not yours. Nah, it ain't okay to equivalent to Arendelle. What do you mean Twitch bit the dust? Wait, you're saying the stream went down, or are you saying just the chat was slow? I suck. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm confusing routes. Yeah, Clone Wars era Kingdom Hearts World would probably be my dream, but that would only be made for me and no one else. No one else. Or at least a small group of people, right? Yo, Sparkin, how many ads were you getting on Twitch, by the way? I turned down the ads like a lot on Twitch. I wonder if it worked. What the? Probably doing this world for nothing. Yeah, Clone Wars definitely made prequels a lot better. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Why didn't I go into limit form? I'm actually so stupid. I'm sandbagging. The neckbreaker finish. I just think I know that. Okay. I acknowledge. Oh, there's Putty Apple. Oh, give me a sec, chat. Welcome home. I'm gonna put Putty Apple on cam if you don't want to be. Where's my draw at? Hi, I'm new. You've never seen me before. Oh, yo, what's good? I forgot to like message you to ask if you get some like, you know, like the hair mousse to like mat down the braids without like having to redo them. Getting a little too frizzy. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a rando. Yeah. I have no idea. It's rando. I'll estimate like another hour. Z asked me how long is the rando gonna be. I'm like, I don't know. It's rando. You still don't know. Have you seen me do so many randos? You think I can guess? Sometimes I have given you a time. Like I've told you like. Well, the stream crashed earlier, not the game. The TikTok crashed.
So that's exactly the time.
Yeah. And it crashed before I even started the run. Randos usually take me a couple hours. Yeah, it depends on the rando seed you're doing. There's a good little average though. Like I'd say I could do most randos under 2. Okay, this was worth it. So now we're looking at. Let me think. I could do this run in 30 minutes now because I just got another proof. Unfortunately, it's a 10, so I still have to do this run right now. But it depends on how like chain logic-y the seed gets. If the seed gets super like annoying, runs that normally would be an hour and a half can very easily turn into like 2+. We've definitely had runs like that before. Alright, sorry chat, the webcam's gonna be pulled back up in a second, this Putty Apple. I need to switch over to the to Roxas when Putty Apple walks in. She'll have to do her own face reveal one day. You know, it's crazy that I instinctively left the world when I got that report, 'cause I didn't even like notice I got it. I just instinctively left. Okay, Halloween Town sells the 15th, so we still have to go through here. I did miss a chest. Yo, is that a big chest? No, it wasn't. About this randomizer, what about it? And yo, what's good, bruh? Welcome to the stream. I love your name's just bruh. What's good, bruh? I messed up! Why is it Trinity? Oh my god.
It's over. Light, give me strength. Back off.
That was good, Andy.
Let's go.
Ow.
Light. Jack, prepare to scream.
Bro. Oh my gosh. Why do my items do nothing? Alright, we're re-equipping everything. Hold on. That's crazy. Yeah, I always forget to mess with my items and stuff. That just blew me. Like, dog, I did the 2 ethers, and I'm like, okay, where's my MP at? And it's like, no. You don't get no MP, bruh. This ether's about to give you nothing. That's why I was even doing have item boost on. Just pull out my elixirs, man. I don't have money pouch, so I honestly don't know if I should be using these. Screw it. Who cares? All right. take anything out for dinner?
Prepare to scream!
I don't think I did. I didn't know what we were eating today. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't take it. I probably would have ate the leftovers already, but I started shrinking. Dance call's so broken, man. Oh, we got second chance from that fight? Dang, and this world still has a 10-2? Ah, brother. Do I think we'll see Brain again? I don't know.
Nice view from up here. Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll swap you flat. That's right, away you go. Oh, baby.
Oh, you made yourself one?
Now you
You made
just
yourself
try
one?
dodging this. That's right, away you go.
Leftovers from last night.
Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll swap you flat. That's right, away you go.
Alright, it's another Ansem report. Okay, right now I'm thinking it's on levels. That's my guess right now. I'm thinking levels, or it might be somewhere in World Never Was, or Space Paranoids. Well, it could be Pirates too. There's always Hollow Bastion, there's Core. Let's do Hollow Bastion right quick. Yeah, let me grab one of those cookies. That's right, away you go. You're heard me say random stuff with me talking to Putty Apple. I just did not mute my fault. We're in flow staying rando. Why do you do that? Bro, chat, she like gave me the cookie, or was he like hovered the cookie over my mouth and like snatched it away. I'm like, bruh, I will fight you. I do hope we see Brain again though. No, Mario, you need to give me an idea for a video.
Gather! Give me strength! Yeah! Gather! Yeah! Yeah!
I kind of don't want to do this world until I have a reveal. Or I kind of don't want to do core till I have a number revealed.
Gather! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! It's over! Give me strength! This is it!
No! Okay. I'm dead. I deserve that. That was deserved, chat.
Gather! Free! Gather! Yeah! 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 Gather! Yeah! Ha! Give me strength! Free!
It's alright. Chat, Z says she's sorry. On pull up, come back up in a second. Alright, there we go. I'm back. What's up? Alright, see space paranoids, I guess. Do we have EXP boost? Or Blizzard? I'm trying to think about how I want to go about this. Second chance, double EXP boost. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. Imagine improving one of these chests. Explosion!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh, my stats are too high. One more hit. Alright. Alright, well, it's not on levels, but keep grinding. Yeah, level 35. That's cool. That's really good. That's like a lot over what we really need, realistically. Okay, so it's not on levels. Could still be on drives. Wonder what drive it's on. Kind of scared for what drive it's on.
Give me strength! Gather! 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 Gather!
Feeling like one of those moments that I am not a fan of. I want to put on auto valor, but I don't know. Where do I even get value out of that at? Well, they do still do damage. All right, that was really valuable. Okay, all right, Pirates is extra possible, and Hollow Bastion's extra possible now. Well, you almost sound disappointed without. It's crazy. Every Cage fan looks like HMK. I mean, if that's her default, I don't know if I blame you or not. Like, maybe, because I mean, he is one of the more prominent Cage figures, so it's like, I guess I don't blame the association. But that's interesting. Oh, I need to do this. Bro.
Gather! Light! This is it. Give me strength. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Okay.
Based on this, it's either here or here, Port Royal, or a random Agrabah, or like Agrabah boss or something. Man, I should be full sending or whatever it was. What am I doing? After this, we're full sending Agrabah. I mean, I guess it could be in Twilight Town too. Yo, what's good, Shinobi? Alright, time to do this boss. What do I got? Explosion, don't need dodge roll. Not horizontal slash? Nope. Dang, how do I want to do this without final form then? Do I have duck flare? Wait. I mean, I'm just thinking about how to do this fast. I mean, I could do it without any of these, honestly. Nope. Alright, whatever. I guess we're just going into this fight vanilla. I'll put auto final on, though. Just in case, because you never know if it's going to proc or not. Well, I guess I was going to say you never know, but you know what I mean.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. Gotcha now!
I might proc it right there.
You clever little sneak. That's it.
Oh my goodness, my damage is high.
Reload.
Alright, they're going to teleport eventually.
You're putting me to sleep. Let's go. Good back job. Reload. Process.
Okay.
Okay, now we're talking. Alright, reload.
There we go. I don't know why I overcomplicated that in my head. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, Do I, like, how, I don't know. I'm just thinking to myself, like, do I want to try to stagger him without Berserk Charge here? Okay, so here, Agrabah, Twilight Town, maybe a late Hollow Bastion visit, but I don't know. Hope not. Kind of hoping it's here. It does not feel like I've been in this run for an hour, but I have been.
The first to run out of time is the loser. A challenge, is it?
Oh crap.
Look closely. A challenge, is it?
It's over. It's over.
Look who's on top of the game.
Dang it, bro. I fumbled. Whoa! It almost happened again. It almost happened again, bro. If y'all saw the YouTube short, that's crazy.
Sora,
That's insane.
do you know the rules?
I need to pause there. That took too long.
You play the game quite well.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down. Be gone! Be gone!
This is it.
I misjudged
Light.
you.
Our turn? Take that. Yeah. Take that. This is it.
How lucky there. Is that a torn page? You have a lot of torn pages. Not impossible for it to be in one of them.
Give me strength. Hurrah!
Ow. I don't think the proof's here. Okay, so Twilight Town, Port Royal, or Agrabah it is. Well, now I have 4 options. No, 5. Okay. Technically speaking.
Yeah. It's over. This is it. Let's go. Back off. Yeah. Take this.
So, it wasn't a fallacy.
Ugh.
Perhaps a bit more. Perhaps a bit more. Perhaps a bit more. Perhaps a bit more. Jeremy! Oh my God, Rumble. Jumper here! Thank you very much, dear somebody. Oh my tummy rumbled.
There now, Pooh.
Am I the only one that dislikes 100 Acrewood? I do not think you're the only. That's for sure. I do feel like it's a lot more rare nowadays. I feel like people like Winnie the Pooh now, in Kingdom Hearts. I feel like it didn't used to be like that. I feel like people used to, maybe not slander it, right? But we used to be more critical of the world for sure. All right. Well, no, this is a quick visit. Let's do Twilight Town 2. I'm actually lost right now, like genuinely lost.
Gather! 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 Aha! Yeah!
Okay, another torn page. I really hope it's not in Free World. These reveals suck. Yeah, but I'll have to do this ice cream, man. Was this a Gomo seed that I trolled in by not doing Port Royal? How long do you think it'll take Sora and Riku to reunite? I don't know. Maybe not long. I guess this world isn't that long, but I just don't be, I don't know. I just don't be liking to do it. For whatever reason. Alright, bro. I did not mean to go Valor.
Give me strength. You okay? Hold it.
Oh, my stats are too high. There we go. I really have to full send this world right now.
Gather.
Bastion has nothing else. That's good to know. Oh, where is this third? Ooh.
Once again, Jack.
Looking very likely that it's in Spooky Cave. I'm gonna do that one.
Freeze! Freeze! Give me strength! Freeze! Freeze! Take this!
Dude, there's still no proof. It's crazy. Actually, It might be in Spooky Cave. I don't know. I'm gonna do these bosses. Do these bosses. I cursed the run, man.
Gather. Gather. This is it.
I should be grinding forms.
Light. Gather. Gather. Yeah. Let's go. Gather. Yeah. Yeah. Light.
That's such a raw fish. Nope. Nope. Dude, where is it?
Give me strength. Give me strength. Back off. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Give me strength. Take this. Okay. Give me strength. It's over. Give me strength. This is it. Okay. Give me strength. This is it.
Still no proof. I have a money pouch, dude. Okay, let's do this first Port Royal fight. I mean, I guess it could be in Pride Lands too. I'm thinking I need this Twilight Town visit. I feel like that's what I'm missing here.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Light. It's over. This is it.
Of course, Aggro was the next reveal. I wasted my time there more than likely. Tragic. ice cream. No. I really hope I don't have to do Grim Reaper dog.
But the most wonderful thing about Tigger is I'm the only one.
Let's bounce!
Let's bounce! Let's bounce! What fun! But the most wonderful thing about Tigger is I'm the only one.
How's it going? It is not going great right now. I'm like, where? I don't know where this third proof is, bro. I got the first two proofs in like 40-ish minutes. One of those find the third proof seeds. Yes, sir, this is cage 2. The one and only. Oh. No way it's not here, bro. Come on. This is insane.
Gather! Gather! Gather!
What here?
Alright.
Gather! Okay.
This is the quickest path. This might be actually.
Gather!
What here?
Come on. Where's the last poo page? It's not here either. Bro, I'm not doing Grim Reaper. Keep it a buck with y'all. Grim Reaper's not getting done. So if it's not in this world right here, I'm not doing Grim Reaper or Prodigy. If it's not in either of these two worlds, I'm good. What's not in there? Messed up.
Okay. Take this. Light. Attack. It's over. Light. Attack. It's over.
Of course, portal gets revealed then. That was a good Rory. Okay, it's the last one page. There's no way it's in here, dog. I mean, it's not like this is a long fight, so I might as well just do it. Get a lot of checks from this. Gotta be Pride Lands. Actually, yeah. Pride Lands or Yeet the Bear are the only two places it can possibly be.
Gather.
How do you have Glide before the war number was? Because it is a randomizer.
Gather. Back off. Gather. Gather.
You're nice, Rory. It's alright if you didn't know. Or they didn't know. Horizontal slash. Okay, cool. Dude. Okay, this is dumb. This is actually so dumb. There's only two places now. I know I said I'd quit if it wasn't on either of those places, but now I'm like, okay. Well, if the proof is locked behind a level up reward, it can't be because I already got all the checks on my levels.
I am the keep together.
I'm here. It's over. There. Sora.
I am with you. My anger has grown for far too long.
Ow. I don't want to try to catch. Oh my gosh. This was so corny. Might die.
I am with you. This time.
Why can't I kill him? There we go, bro. What? I actually do not have better Keyblade. Kingdom Key is is the best Keyblade because Keyblade stats are also randomized. Okay, so Ground Shaker or Eat the Bear are my options. Are there only 2 chests here? Because I don't often do Eat the Bear. I suck at this chat. And it's a 0? Bro, did I miss a chest? It's on Ground Shaker. I don't even know where Proud Fang is. Where is the other Proud Fang? Alright, well, this is a GG's on this run. I'm not finishing this. There's no way. Bruh. That's crazy. Hold on. Alright, well, we're done with this. That's insane. Another unfinished rando from Prodigy. It always happens on the solo runs. Yep, it was on Ground Shaker. I had proof on Ground Shaker. Wow. Okay, cool. Now, where was Proud Fang then? Yep, it's in Disney Castle. Alright, cool. Well, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. That's a sucky end to the stream, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all take care.